go. Gnats are out. It's that time of year. If anybody has any ideas of how to keep gnats out of your face, East Tennessee, I've never seen so many gnats in my life. They don't taste very good either. Section of fence, 16'6". Let's go get them. Happy Sunday, everybody. We're gonna get some easy ones. Back here and found 2 good logs. Cracking. 2 decent logs that I need. They're kind of easy, not real living, not in a hard place to get. Sunday and I'm tired. Make it a little bit easier. They said they do something, but I ain't gonna struggle. I ain't struggling today. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. This is going to be lots of fun. Fun. It's all fun. I mean, my goodness. If y'all could have seen this place when we got here, it's come a long way in a couple years. But I can't spin my phone around. How come my phone don't have a little button where I could spin it around? That's, well, we'll snip this right there and we'll get to it. Okay, we're back. Just a couple years ago, this was all briars and junk, and look how pretty that grass is. Green now. Got a lot of clover coming up in it, as you can see all down in here. Tried planting some millet. I think it's millet here last year. I probably should have just left it alone. The chickens didn't like it. I was going to grow them for the chickens. They didn't like it. But all back in there, I haven't mowed back in there. I was kind of letting everything seed out. Still got a lot of cleaning to do in there, but we're getting there. But anyhow, we're gonna cut this tree right here. I need a couple trees 16'6", a little bit bigger on one end than the other. That'll probably be my top log. It's not too limby for a cedar. And then here's one of my burn piles. Then we're gonna come over here and Oh shoot, I'll have to move that chicken thing. Gonna cut this little tree that I've been wanting to cut for a while. I just ain't been back this side of the property in a minute. Get that done and out of the way. We cut a bunch of cedar trees up in there last year, but get that one out of the way, let a little more sun in here, and then I need a tree. I need it to be quite a bit bigger on one end than the other, in 16 foot, to kind of level out the fence. So we're gonna cut this one down, because up there about 16, right there is about 16 foot 5 1/4, and that's what we're gonna cut it after we cut it down. But it's quite a bit smaller there, bigger there, and then way some of the ground and the logs are on the fence right now down by the gate, they're kind of looks like they're going downhill, so I'll help level it up. Ain't no sense in just, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. It smells so good out here today. I mowed last night, yesterday evening when I got in yesterday afternoon. Well, I only worked half a day on Saturday. And it's so tall I had to mow some of it twice, some of it I didn't get to. But anyhow, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut them 2 down, or 3, include that one. That one's just gonna go in the burn pile, I think. Pretty wonkety. I don't know, might save it. No, it's gonna be too short for a fence, anything good for a fence. But anyhow, that's what we're gonna do. I'll get off here, shut up. I believe that one's leaning the wrong way, but it really don't matter back here. But oh yeah, quick little spot. I had the pigs in here last year. This was it's just a growed up thicket. You couldn't even get in there. There's briars and all kinds of little stuff. I know, still got quite a bit more cleanup to do, but I put the pigs in here. They was in here for about a week in this one little area. There was no grass back here. It was just briars. And I put them in here and let them clean it up real good and seeded behind them. And look at this. This looks really good. I mowed it down, but in just a year. I mean, they was in here last summer. Look at all that grass that come back. Of course, I opened it up. You couldn't. It was all junk trees up through here. Still got a bunch to clean up, but we're getting there. A little bit of sunshine at a time. That's all I can do, and it helps things grow. And it's, well, there's a 4-leaf clover down there. You want to see if we can find a 4-leaf clover? Let's look-see. I ain't found a 4-leaf clover in a while. See if we can find one. And let's see. Well, since I mowed yesterday, got some 2-leaf clovers. Bunch of them. Is there any down in here? Anybody see one? 4-leaf clovers? Nope. Here we go. Gnats are out. It's that time of year. If anybody has any ideas of how to keep gnats out of your face, East Tennessee, I've never seen so many gnats in my life. They don't taste very good either. for a cedar tree. Look at there, opened up some more square footage. I won't bore y'all with the rest of it. One tree at a time. We gonna get it. I'm gonna get it if I live long enough. Just put the last 3 logs on this section. So let's do a drive-by and update you on the fence. Kind of proud of it. Sorry, the golf cart's squeaky. Doobie doobie doo. Let's see. We'll drive on this side of the road. Ain't no traffic coming. It's looking pretty good. Come out here and pull the old T-posts out. And on through there. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm glad that section's done. It's about all the logs we got cut up we could get to, so I guess the next several weeks will be, depending on the weather, how wet it is, whatnot, and where I can put a burn pile. We're gonna start cutting a bunch of cedar trees and cutting them up into 10-foot lengths and just making a pile. I learned something new today, which probably means that I forgot something I already knew, because the old memory banks are pretty full, but or unaccessible, maybe you could say. Probably it's probably more like it. But anyhow, now I've got the property on this side cleaned up where I could maneuver the tractor around pretty good. Got room on both sides. Some of the trees I was telling you about earlier, whereas before I'd have to drop them, throw the limbs up on the forks, or just make piles of brush, move around the tractor or burn them or whatever. I cut them down, and I got room to drag them, and I could drag them right over here by where I have the burn pile. And then cedar trees are full of limbs, as most people know. And I can limb it up, cut all the limbs off. Say here's the tree right here in the middle. Most of the limbs fall to this side or this side. So I just started limbing it all up, and they just kind of fell. And then I cut my logs into the lengths that I needed. And I eased in there and picked my logs up that I needed. Moved them back to wherever the pile's going to be. It's a little staging area for them. And then I just come on back, set the forks down, and where the tree was on each side, I could scoop in there nice and slow as to not dig into the dirt, and pick up a whole fork load and drive them around and dump them in the pile. And then I come back around and boom, save me a bunch of time. Now that it's opened up, it's going to start going faster. Although there's a bunch to do still yet. That's okay. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. But anyhow, old dog do tricks. Huh. Yeah. This is fun. Lots of fun. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Enjoy your day. And let's get out and do a little something. Anything. Just let's do something. Makes you feel good. Sense of accomplishment. Yeah. That's what we like. That's something that we're missing these days, I do believe. Everybody you just can't buy everything. You just, I mean, you can if you got the money. But to build something with your own bare hands, just out of your own imagination, man, what a feel good. Feels good. We'll see you. Thank you.